Friends, welcome to the Divine Scroll, our YouTube channel, where we bring in people who give their best to the society and they live an inspiration life. After all, life is a gift from God, and God's gift of life need to be celebrated. We have today Mr. Smiley Joshua, a very special person who has been given a lot of blessings from God, and he has become a blessing to others. Smiley, welcome to our channel.
Thank you, Father.
First of
Thank
all,
you
I
for
would
that.
like to know about you, your life, and your, how God has blessed you.
Thank you, Father. Thank you for the welcome. And God has been blessing me since my childhood. My life, to me itself, is a miracle because I see God's hand in everything. That's what's written in the Bible, that we see God's miracle, like the life of Jesus or the anything in the Bible. It's miracle itself. So my life, to me and to others, it's a miracle itself. I'm a person who was like born with disabilities. But God has proved that if God chooses you, the disability turns into a blessing.
You said you're born with disability.
Yeah.
But how disability became a miracle in your life that you are able to inspire many other people.
Father, I was actually born premature, and then I had an accident due to which I had got a injury, and one of my part of my body doesn't work properly.
Right.
But then the thing is, then this is how God entered my life. That even though being in such a disability, God has never left my side. And when I walk back, or when I just stay anywhere, I see that God is present.
Yeah. God is present in your life. That is what your experience.
Yeah.
I would like to know how your family cared for you when you were born disabled, and what was the role of your mother in your life?
As part of the family, because when I was a premature born and I had such a severe problem, my family didn't like me at first. So, especially my relatives and all, so they didn't like. They thought that I have been born with disability and the whole life will be a problem. But the role of a mother is my mother never gave up on me. When she came to know that I was born with a disability, many of my relatives wanted her to give up on me, and some even wanted that before I was born, some also wanted that I should be not in this world.
Right.
But my mother said, whatever God gives perfect. Even in the imperfect things, God's find out perfection.
Everything that God gives is perfect.
Yeah.
And naturally, our life is a gift from God.
Gift from God, yeah.
How did you, live your life, especially in the school, your friends, your classmates? How did they treat you?
I did not have friends, being very true.
Okay.
I was bullied from many children because, I was a person sitting on a wheelchair. I couldn't walk.
Right.
Till the 14 years of my age, I was on a wheelchair. I was bullied. I was beaten up. But then again, in school also, there was my life became a miracle.
Yeah.
Where every religious, because I was in a school, there was a lot of religious people. So that's how Jesus was working in my life. I came to know about Jesus from many other people and those who are helping me. One of my teachers said to me that Jesus has chosen you. No matter how he has made you, he will do wonders through you because you are a pencil in his hand and he's writing letters from you. So
you are a wonder of God.
That's what she said. Yeah.
And you come from Punjabi family.
Yeah.
And how did Jesus come to in your life, and how did Jesus help you to gather strength to become an inspiration to all?
Sharing that experience with you is like Jesus came into my life from a very beginning of my childhood, but I didn't recognize it. And at one point of time, I had a very depressed day in my life where I became very suicidal. Then I wanted to end up my life. That okay, let me end up my life. Maybe the people who wanted me to die earlier were right that I was living and having a lot. And I wanted to have a suicide, being very true. But when I went to go and get a hit from, I wanted to like get a hit from a bus and die and everything. I came across Sacred Heart Cathedral. I met someone And maybe it is God's angel or God itself. But I met someone who held my hand and he said, God has not chosen you to die. God has chosen you to work for many people.
Yeah.
You are a sheep. You are the sheep that was lost.
Yeah.
And you will be founded by him. I do not know who that guy was, but he took my hand in his hand. He said, don't give up. You are masterpiece of God. I was crying, like I was in a societal thought, and I'm saying, who is this guy who's telling me that you are
Masterpiece, yeah.
and he touched me. Trust me, Father, I didn't want it to live that next day, but when he touched me, he says, you are the reason why people will learn to live and will fall in love with God. And I was like astonished that who is he?
Yeah.
And I entered from nowhere. I do not know who that guy was.
Yeah.
His touch was as cold as 100 ice cubes touching you at one go. He took my hand and he took me to the cathedral and he said one line to me that go inside. There is a doctor there. He will heal you. I did not know anything. But what is the guy saying? Because my suicidal thoughts were too much into it.
Okay.
He said, go inside. This doctor will heal you. It's a big hospital. And hospital for everyone. Whosoever is sick goes there and gets healed. That was the first mass that I ever attended in my life. And I was crying. I was sitting on the first row and crying. I said, God, do not let me live. I'm a burden to everyone. I should die. I should go to you so that
Right.
it's very hectic life to live. And in that reading, when Father was giving the reading, Father said, 99 sheep were on the mountain. He went in search of one. And in the internal of my heart, I heard that, oh my God, that guy also said, I am the sheep. And this time, from the pulpit, Lord is saying to you are the sheep.
Yeah.
So, Jesus never wanted me to die. I gave up on myself, but Jesus never gave up on me. Though I am broken from head to toe, but I know even the broken masterpieces, He will create a masterpiece painting. And from that day onwards, I've never given up on
Your masterpiece.
masterpiece of the Lord.
Yeah. Jesus held you many times and you only a struggle of.
Even when I wanted
Yeah.
to die, He was behind me that I will not let you die.
Yeah. So that, your experience, hard experiences, being, fooled by your own friends and with other society, how did you, relate to Mother Mary? And you said Mother Mary is my mother. She cares for me. And in that atmosphere, how did your family people, cared for you, or how do you manage your life?
In this thing, actually, I would like to tell you again, role of Mother Mary is the most important role in my life.
Yeah.
Because she has polished my devotion to Jesus. She has helped me to go to Him. And what I do is, there's one thing for me, I call her Amma. Many, they call her lady or anything, but I call her Amma. She has given me motherly love. I have gone through her life. I have seen that she is able to say yes to God no matter what.
Right.
So I learned from her that if you have faith in God, God will arrange things for you. You need not to worry. You just say yes to the will of God.
Right.
She is for me the woman that has always said yes to. And in my family also, I would like to tell you that nobody was supportive. Only my mother. So it's a journey from mother to mother. I felt like my mother has been touched by Mother Mary. And Mother Mary has always helped me. If there is not even a single time that I will say that Our Lady has never come to my help. She's always come. So for me, as to say, like my faith, my teacher, my guide to Jesus is Mother Mary.
So your guide to faith is Mother Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So
the
that's
Lord.
what you experience in your life. And how did you get apparition of Mother Mary? And you said you get strengthened in our faith. Jesus is focused because Jesus is the Son of God. God came into the world to save the humanity. And therefore, Mother Mary is leading us to Jesus. She is an indicator. She is kind of a mother who takes us to Jesus. So, in that context, how did your faith strengthen?
My faith has strengthened through many things. So I will say that Lady's blessing has been always with me, around me.
Right.
But the most important thing in my life that came is when my mother fell ill.
Right. Right.
When my mother fell ill, my mother had a kidney problem, my mother had a heart problem.
Right.
And many things were there going in the family. But when I was totally, I had to, one position that I had to give up.
Right.
That no, nothing can be. I turned to Our Lady. I asked for her help, and she
Right.
has helped me in different ways.
Right.
That She is beyond human expectation. Like she will come to you when you don't even expect her to come. So she has given me a refuge, she has given me a family, and she has always been around me, either in the form of my mother or form of anything, but she has never abandoned.
So, Mother Mary has been a guide to you to come closer to Jesus, because Jesus is the center of our life, and because God's only Son, Jesus. And therefore, today, in our context, where we see there is a lot of atrocities against Christians, and you are coming from different faith, and how do you live in this context, and what you have to say to people like you who have experienced Christ? See, firstly and foremostly, Jesus has to be. I have never found that Jesus is a religion. I have always found Jesus is a blessing, and Jesus is a God of transformation. No conversion, because I have been in Christian surroundings for a long time. I was never forced by any conversion. For me, Christian families have always been a blessing, always been welcoming. Jesus, see, I don't know how people can say that Christian people convert you, because I was never converted. When I went to Mary, I was accepted like a son. When I went to Jesus, I was accepted as a son. Jesus always told me, have faith in me. He never said, have a religion in me. It is very surprising that these days people are attacking Christians, because I think they do not know what they are doing. The verse of the Lord comes true: Father, forgive them, they do not know what they do. So, Christianity for me is like a bond with God. A bond with God that sets you free from everything, because truth will set you free. That's what the Bible says. So Jesus has set me free. Jesus has never tied me to things. Jesus has never tied me to a religion. I was never forced. I was given a chance to live again. When I went to Jesus, I said, because Jesus accepted me through however I am, I was accepted the similar way to Jesus. Jesus never told me you have to change, you have to do this, or you have to do that. Jesus said, love me and I will love you. So Jesus gave you chance to live again. And that is what people have to promote, that life is important, life is a gift of God. And therefore, having Jesus changes your life. Jesus gives you transformation. Changes your life to goodness, changes your life to truth, to justice, to service, and to peace. And I think that is the great message, that the people should understand that Christianity is a religion of love, it's a religion of peace, it's a religion of, living in humanity in peaceful atmosphere. I would like you to give a message to the people who are listening to us through your life, because you have struggled in your life and have experienced Christ. Yeah. So, Father, if this message that I want to give to our youth, especially, and to all of them who are listening to us, is you need to feel Jesus. The day you fall in love with Him, He will love you in more unexpected ways. Jesus will never give up on you. He's the one that never gives up on you. He's the one who never changes you, but He transforms you. So if you really want to live with Christ, you have to first experience Him, you have to know Him. And to know Christ, you have to fall in love with Him. Because if you do not know anybody, how can you love them? And for me, Christ, when He entered my life, see, I denied Christ. I will not say I didn't. I denied Christ at first, but then I knew that He changed whole, my whole perspective of living again. Because I wanted to have a suicide. I was a very suicidal person. No, I want to go up. I want to give up. But when He took my hand, He never let me give up. He will not let you give up. He will not let you go astray. When He says that whosoever follows me will not walk in darkness, He means it and He proves it. I am that example that I wanted to die. And I am an example, I'm sitting here, I'm telling you. Yeah. He has from death to life, He has taken me. And I have not found any day that He was not with me. His love comes to us in different forms. He is not only God, but he has proved to me that He is my dad, He is my family, He is my everything. And Mary, especially my mother, that's why I call her Amma. All the prayers, I never have to ask her big things. When I folded my hands, I closed my eyes, one tear fell. I said, Amma, please help me. And she has arranged the help. Very unknowingly, helps have come to me. In darkest moment, He has never left me. But to know that He will never leave you, we have to love Him. And to love Him, we need to give Him some time. So I would request people, if they really want to live Christ, they have to experience Christ, they have to give time to Him. experience of Christ transforms your life.
Yes.
And
When you
that's
say
why
yes,
Jesus also said that love God and love your neighbor. So that is the religion of Christianity. And therefore, from all our viewers who are watching us, your inspirational life, how you have, kept your faith alive and instilling a hope in many people that Jesus is a God who is living, and He gives you, ways. He shows you the ways to
He's
live
a living
a
water.
good life, a good human life.
Yeah.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Father. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thanks.